Ooh, God, somebody's got to paint that that cabinet.
The cabinet's
the
a
back
little
glass
rough.
looks okay.
Yeah. Well,
Usually they're destroyed.
yeah, the back glass is really super nice. But this is Jungle Lord. Jungle Lord is a Williams machine from 1981. They made 6,000 of these, so that's
It's a healthy number.
a lot of Jungle Lords out there, and I think that plays into the price range that Pinside puts it in. It puts it in a $740 to $860 price range.
I paid $1,000 for mine, which is the cabinet and back glass. Everything's really nice. There's some wear on the upper playfield. That's the only kind of blemish in the game.
It's a Barry Ausler design, and Constantino Mitchell did the artwork. So I didn't know it was a Barry Ausler game. So
Yes.
they got their mileage out of that
It
design.
is.
They just kept reusing it and reusing it and reusing it.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. So
What other game has that design?
well, you were saying like Solar Fire and all that.
Oh, it's I don't know about the concept, but it's the concept, not necessarily like a 1-to-1 design.
Okay.
So like Black Knight
Yeah.
is one of those games.
Yeah.
So it's the concept's there.
Putting it into the upper playfield.
Yeah. But it's not
the three
like
ramps
it's
going
not
up to the
just
top.
like a reskin or anything like that.
Yeah. Flash Gordon's similar to like that too.
Yeah, so Flash Gordon allegedly the story I heard behind that, which I don't know if it's true, but like I guess they discovered at Bally that Williams was making like this upper playfield game, and like they defected or they stole the plans or they found the plans, and that was their response to that.
There's like a secret agent.
It's a single ball game, so I don't know.
There you go. There you
Anyways,
go. Black
let's-
Knight, Jungle Lords, Pharaoh, and Solar Fire, says Ron from the Slam Hill
Thank you.
podcast. So
Thank
thanks.
you.
Thanks,
I
Ron.
know it was missing Solar Fire. All right, art in Jungle Lord. You know what?
Let's take a look at some.
Yeah, let's look at it. So, not great art. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. There's a lot going on.
I like the backlash.
Yeah, the Tigers.
the backlash
It's pretty intense.
There's a lot happening there.
It's not great,
Yeah.
but it's not bad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just not like it's not great. It's not great. It's not bad.
Yeah. Would you say it gets the job done?
It's my usual review, right?
That's what we say.
The catchphrase gets the job done.
Hashtag gets the job done.
It's interesting.
Let's look at the playfield.
I don't love how it looks in my like lineup.
Yeah.
Bars. You know,
Yeah, like the playfield art is like that's not good.
that's not
That is
good.
not good.
What is that? Like, was like an Atari manual or something from the early '80s?
No, the Atari manuals were great. This is not great.
Yeah. The upper playfield looks a little better. I don't know. It's not great.
Yeah.
It might be borderline bad. Like if
Yeah.
somebody's like Jungle Lord artwork's bad, I'm not going to argue with you.
When I think of it, I think about the backlash, and I like the backlash just because
Sure.
it's so kind of ridiculous.
Sure.
But that playfield art, I mean, look at those people.
Look
Yeah.
at them.
Not look. Her arms are like all weird. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, let's stop looking at the
Okay.
stop looking at the art. I think that says what it needs to say about looking at that art.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on. Sounds.
Sound.
Well, I kind of like the sound. It's kind of elephant.
The elephant calls you on the phone.
It's got a phone that rings when you get to multi-ball. He's always you, me, Jungle Lord. He's always
Yeah.
like talking the track mode.
Every time we stream from your house, he's yelling in the
Yeah,
background.
and it's just like the '80s, like just,
that background
pulses.
music that like we don't or background sound because they didn't have music. They're like, we'll make this one tone and then we'll make it higher pitched and higher pitched and
So
higher.
for-
So eventually, it's just gonna like stop because it can't go any higher.
So for what it is, I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, for the era and what they're working with, I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm pro Jungle Lord sound.
It's got the crazy background sound. It's got some speech. It's
Yeah.
got some pew 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 sounds, which is the sounds that they made back then.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're in the jungle, it's gonna sound like you're in a space battle.
Yeah.
That's the early '80s for you.
So we have toys, which doesn't really apply to early solid state game, but it does have some gimmicks that we can count as toys. It's got the pachinko machine, which is unique, right? I don't know.
I've got a close up of that.
Any
here.
other games that do that.
There it is.
So the way that works is when you hit it into a scoop, it will shoot in the top left corner. It will shoot a ball, and you have no control over it, other than maybe trying to nudge, and even that's next to impossible. And it's going to fall into one of 4 slots, and each spot corresponds to spelling Lord. And when you spell Lord, you get to multi-ball.
That's when the elephant calls.
So that's one way to do it. You can also do it by hitting drop targets on the lower playfield. So it's kind of cool because you can spot a couple targets without shooting these. You can spot a couple letters without shooting these dangerous targets. So that's inventive. It's something different. It's not like I don't have like love or hate or anything behind it. It's just different and interesting. And then the magnets, of course. We talked about the magnet save. I really like how the magnet save works on this game as opposed to Black Knight that just holds it. And that's sort of, you hit it, holds in Black Knight, and holds it. You're like, all right, let it go, let it go. All right, let it go. And then sometimes it even drops in the out lane.
Yeah.
This you can pulse it. Kevin said earlier that you can pulse into the out lanes, but I think if you're more familiar with the game and you see it heading over there, you just hit the pulse again.
From the other side?
No. You just hit it like when you pulse the magnet. Let's say it's going out the left, and the left magnet, you pulse it, and then if you see it trying to go that way, you just pulse it again. Maybe it's in the technique, but you shouldn't be pulsing it into the out lane. Sometimes you might hit it and just miss it, maybe, or whiff it. Maybe it's helping accelerate it. I don't know. But it's cool. There's some skill and technique to using those magnets in the game. So this game's kind of loaded.
I like it. It's definitely loaded.
I get what you were saying about not thinking of it. I mean, it's from like what? It's
81.
from 81.
That's crazy.
It's got a lot going on.
Yeah. It's packed. So while it might not have like toys, this was kind of before the era of official like toys and pinball machines. There's a lot happening in here. All right, let's talk DMD and lighting. Well, there's no DMD. We can talk about numeric display and lighting.
Is the video glitching? It's giving you seizures?
It's sometimes when we go to the slideshow, it does that. But
all right,
we'll all get through it. We can get through it together.
Seizure warning. You can't come after us.
We have to start putting that at the beginning of the streams.
All right.
Yeah, it's just something weird with XSplit that happens once in a while. Yeah, it has lights and it has numeric display. It's like
moving on.
Next.
Yeah, there's nothing to talk about. Okay, gameplay.
This is where this is all you.
So everything I said earlier in my maybe you're watching this and not seeing the top 10. I like Jungle Lord a lot because it utilizes the entire playfield. All shots have some value to them. I mean, you're just playing the whole game, and that's a sign of a game of good rules. There's 3 shots just to get to the upper playfield. That's great. The upper playfield is kind of exciting because you're trying to hit down these targets that increase in the number of targets, and also they're timed. Lower they're timed. There's a really tight shot that will put a ball save on for you. There's a kind of another like loop shot that's pretty tight. That was your bonus multiplier. It's really cool, smart design. The gameplay is absolutely fantastic on Jungle Lord.
Good job, Barry. You nailed it.
He did.
I like it. It's brutal. Because the ramps go up to that upper playfield, and the upper playfield takes up such a big part of the playfield. It's tough, man. If you hit those posts, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah. I've kind of gotten dialed in on my game, but like when I first started playing and watching other people play at Pinburg who don't know how to play Jungle Lord, it just
done
chews people up.
Yep. Everybody hates this game, I've heard.
Yeah.
All right, rules. I mean, you've kind of explained it.
Spilled over there, but yeah, the rules are fantastic on that game.
Yeah, there's a lot to do. The playfield is packed. The rules are cool. Let's get to the last ability. It's been in your collection a while, right?
Yeah, it's not going anywhere. I absolutely love that game. I need to get that playfield protector on because the upper playfield on mine is starting to the paint's kind of coming up. Mm-hmm. So I would almost like to get maybe another replacement playfield, but I'm super happy with that. I love that game. I've had people say, look, if you want to sell it, they're in line for it. It's not going anywhere. Such a good game. Well, I wasn't joking about selling it, but I wasn't really going to sell it.
You're just kidding.
I'm just joshing.
Joshing, bro.
I think if anything, Fireball 2 would need to go. But it has to be like an equally, I don't know.
You need to get a really nice Fathom or something.
I know.
Yeah. Well, we have a Fathom to play at least. So
we do. We're good. We're doing
all right.
That's why nothing moves in my game room anymore.
That's right.
Just adding.
All right. So let's go over our scale. Hopefully you won't get any seizures on this.
So, and this also, when we rate a game that's an early solid, we're talking about games in this era, right? This is not like if we give this game a 10, that doesn't mean it's the same.
It's better than Tron, or
right?
Whatever,
we give Tron a 9. If we give it a 9, it doesn't mean it's better than Tron. It's just for that era. This is how we feel about that game.
Let's see. I'm going to think about it. You go first.
All right. So the game is easily a 9 in my book. I think the only thing that holds it back is that the art's not killer. Imagine this game just had like amazing, awesome art to it, right? And I think I can't think what else I would want in it. To be honest, it's got it all. It's got multi-ball. I don't know if you mentioned that. Great, it's a 9 easily.
All right,
yeah, definitely see in my collection. Keeper, buy it.
I'm at an 8. I think on it. I like it. I don't think I wouldn't go out and buy it immediately, probably because you have it and I can just go to your house and play it. But for me, I owned Grand Lizard, and the playfield's similar enough to that I'm like, I'm kind of good on it. I think there's more to do in Jungle Lord, but it's a great game, solid game, packed playfield. You're gonna love it if you own it. For the price, the Pinside estimated price range right now is great on it.
There's plenty of them out there too. Apparently.
So yeah, go ahead and grab a Jungle Lord.
Yeah, awesome.
All right, it's Q&A time.